Before the recent move to LA, the Rams played in what state? So they played in Missouri, right? Up
Mm-hmm.
until 2015, that was the last year. So we all know Super Bowls in February of 2016, right? The NFL owed the state of Missouri and the city of St. Louis millions and millions and millions. Not only do you owe the city, you still owe the state because they was against the Rams owner getting a new stadium in St. Louis. He wanted a new stadium. Hence why SoFi is so big because he wanted a new stadium. That was the reason why they left, right? Patrick Mahomes got drafted in 2017. He doesn't start until 2018 season. Ironically, the Chiefs become the next big thing. Mind you, how come we never heard of Patrick Mahomes during college? Like we heard about Joe Burrow. Who else?
Jalen Hurts, we heard
Jalen
about
Hurts.
him. We heard
You,
about
you noticed that,
Lamar.
right? All of
Baker
those
Never heard
Mayfield.
quarterbacks.
about them. Yeah.
Thank you. So Patrick Mahomes all of a sudden just becomes a GOAT, right? But we never heard of him in college. All of a sudden he just comes out of nowhere, right? Anyway, that's besides the point. What state does the Chiefs play in? They play in Missouri. What state did the Rams come from? They went to the state of Missouri. Question starting from this Super Bowl. Think about this Super Bowl that's in 2 weeks. And also the last Super Bowl, the last 4 Super Bowls. So that's 5 Super Bowls. Could anybody in the chats tell us three what two teams were the only two teams to go to the last 5 Super Bowls? The Chiefs and the fucking Rams. Excuse my language. And the Rams.
Oh, you can cuss over here.
Right. Those were the last two teams to make it to the Super Bowl. So basically, what we're trying to tell you guys is the reason why the Chiefs are a dynasty is because the NFL still has to pay off the state of Missouri. Okay, they still have to pay it off. So why don't they just make the Rams a dynasty instead? No, but they still have a team there. Remember, by the Rams leaving, they lose money. So what we have to do, we have to boost up the team that we still have that's there to still have revenue to come in. So that's the reason why the Chiefs are in the Super Bowl once again. And you're going to see this happen for a while until they're paid up, they made their money back, and we're done. Expect Patrick Mahomes to go on a 10-year Super Bowl drought just like Tom Brady did after the NFL makes their money back. Think about it, guys.
Bruh.
Right?
See what I didn't want to tell you before you got up here? That's what I was
some
like,
good shit.
yeah, I was like,
Think about it.
I had to hit different.
Think
It
about
did.
it.
It hit different, bruh.
But you know what's so crazy though? Like every week we all talk about it's rigged because it is that. All of that is true. All of it is true. But there was one thing we was missing. Oh, and matter of fact, Lobo put me on to something else. He put me on. He added to this. Tell me what hockey team won 3 years ago in what state? St. Louis Blues. Y'all don't find that ironic? That's their first Super Bowl ever. All of a sudden they know how to play. The St. Louis Blues was never ever talked about before. Now all of a sudden they win the Super Bowl. I had forgot about that. Lobo put me back onto that. But you guys don't see what's going on with the state of Missouri. We talk about all these other states and cities. Missouri has to get their money back. The NFL has to make their money back as well. So how are we going to do this? We got to work together. You got to give our team some championships. You're going to get your money. Right. All of a sudden, the Rams are good the last 5 years, right? All of a sudden, the Chiefs are good the last 5 years. Those are the only two teams in the last 5 Super Bowls to make the Super Bowl. And you, as y'all do know, you don't have to win the Super Bowl in order for your city to make money. All you got to do is appear in it. That's all you got to do is just appear, and that's going to bring a whole bunch of money to your city. Chiefs are the new dynasty for a reason. Missouri has to make their money back that they missed out on for the Rams leaving and going to LA prematurely because they left early. Because the owner bought land. He had bought that land very early than expecting. Then all of a sudden, they just make the move to LA. Didn't they give him like what? $500 million for a reason. You got $500 million for a reason. Why you got that much money?
The Royals and shit, yeah.
How many years he gets signed to?
Ain't it like 10?
10.
It's 10. Yeah, right on the dot. Right on the dot.
You guys don't find that You know what I'm saying? Like the fans, like y'all don't really like think about that.